The Māori Party must never be allowed in cabinet. Labour should rule them out. Ideally, they will be voted out of Parliament next election. Their policy agenda is disgusting. They want an unelected treaty dictator above Parliament. They want a separate Māori Parliament, racially segregated political institutions, a good way of deepening racial divides for no gain whatsoever. And this is all based on the delusion that Māori leaders will create better outcomes for Māori. Winston Peters, Shane Jones and David Seymour are a good counterpoint to that claim. The Māori Party wants separate institutions to deal with Māori health. Between 30 to 50% of funding is to be allocated to these, depending on what source you use. They want massively disproportionate funding for the small number of Māori who will participate in these programs. They want to force all Māori onto the Māori electoral roll, a shameless self-serving attempt at increasing the number of Māori seats. Because we all know the Māori Party wouldn't last 5 minutes in a general electorate. Their solution to this is to forcibly racially segregate the electoral roll. Many people recoil at such a term, but it is segregation. I will call it what it is. They want the pension to be race-based too, with Māori receiving it 7 to 10 years earlier. And then there is the rhetoric they employ. Normalising racism, dragging it into the mainstream. Claiming that Māori are genetically superior. Calling Caucasians an archaic race that will soon go extinct. Accusing their Māori critics of being a waste of Māori blood. This gross normalisation of a racist rhetoric endangers Māori. They also accuse the government of being white supremacist and trying to eradicate Māori. Even Labour was accused of attempting to genocide Māori. These disgusting lies downplay the evil of genocide and white supremacy. They weaken the seriousness of these very serious accusations. This is a very dangerous and irresponsible thing. It is totally unacceptable. And they try to undermine the legitimacy of Parliament. Their politicians and activists have repeatedly argued that Parliament is illegitimate. They have repeatedly attempted to undermine the authority of this important institution. This is massively dangerous. Government legitimacy provides order, safety, and security. These things are a prerequisite for democracy, freedom, the rule of law, and prosperity. Tear the system down, and you will get chaos and a power vacuum. A situation that is usually very dangerous for racial minorities. And we will spend the next century rearranging the rubble. Tearing down the government is not the answer, it won't fix anything. This dangerous radical approach has to be rejected firmly. These fanatics need to be kept far away from cabinet. Chris Hipkins should refuse to work with them. They will make a mockery of the government, they will make the left look horrible. They will push people into the arms of the right. If they find their way into cabinet, a very right-wing government will be elected at the following election. I can guarantee it. Such will be the backlash against the inevitable stupidity that will be on display. Let's not let that happen. Labour needs to roll them out. Labour needs to strongly contest the Māori seats and chase this vile party out of Parliament. There is nothing left-wing about the Māori Party. They are deranged, fanatical ethno-nationalists, and the sooner the left recognises that, the better. They serve only to distract from class issues and play into the hands of the right. They must be firmly rejected.